Hi everybody, my name is Priscilla Hole, and this recording is specifically related to the Sovereign Business Mavericks. I think I was the last person charged by Natalie to tell everybody what it is that I stand for. And I think she asked me to do this about 3 or 4 months ago, and it's taken ages and ages for me to understand what it is. And I've been, as everybody else has too, I've been on a journey of, you know, finding my centre around my business. I've been doing the business coaching with Natalie for the Sacred Money Blueprint, and I've been slowly coming into what my new offering is. And in the same time, in the same breath, I've entered a relationship with someone at the beginning of, well, I'll probably safely say, at the beginning of 2015. And I've been genuinely standing in a place of, well, from my perspective anyway, standing in a place of what I call divine sovereignty. And that's what I stand for. But the irony of it is that when I entered the relationship and then also went into a journey of finding the foundation of my business and understanding what my offering is, and working with Natalie and the other members of the group, it's been an intense journey of juggling the two. And I have been coming back to Maui quite a bit since early 2015. I've been back again last November to the end of January over the Christmas period, then again in May over here to see my partner and see my lover, and also again I'm here now in Maui. And I have no idea how or why I chose to do this, but I've landed smack on the Mercury retrograde. I've also landed smack on the new moon and solar eclipse, and that's huge. What I didn't realise is that I had been leaning into him and talking with him about being supported, and all my emotional stuff was coming up around being supported by the masculine. And what I didn't realise I was doing up until literally the last couple of days, and it is still unfolding and it's still revealing itself, is exactly I had gone against what I had actually been espousing within myself about divine sovereignty. I leant into him and I lost my centre. So now I'm sort of, scrabbling around and, lost and floundering and crazy and not so much crazy, but yeah, lots of crying and lots of shifting. But this divine sovereignty is about being fully who I am in the midst of exactly everything that's going on, regardless of whether I'm in a relationship or not. And this is a new world for me. I haven't been in a relationship for many, many years, and I'm talking since I was 33, and I'm now 52. So I've been in connections with men, but I haven't been in deep relationship and partnership with someone. And even back then, when I was in my 30s, it wasn't a relationship that I genuinely believed was going to be long-term and coming together in full partnership. It was a loving relationship between a beautiful man and myself that had a time limit. And even in the beginning, I knew that. So when the time came for it to end, I needed to let go, and that took a while. So since then, I haven't been in that kind of relationship, and I haven't actually ever really been in a relationship with someone where I've shared my money, where I've shared my business, where I've shared my home. I haven't done that since I was in my 20s. I was living with my boyfriend at 19, and when we split up, I was about 25 or 24 actually. It was that relationship that I had said, I'm not going to live with anyone unless I'm going to marry them. And I didn't realise how powerful that statement was going to be. Of course, 25 years later, here I am, still fundamentally a single woman, and having just met someone, looking at all the stories. Oh, go Mercury retrograde. Technology is having a little game with me. So back again. Just following on from my last comment, I haven't been in a relationship with someone and where I really truly share all of who I am and everything I have to offer to one person. This is very, very new for me. And meeting a man who wants to provide but has his own issues going on, I realised that I'm not standing in my power, in my sovereignty, and creating the business for me, but then of course to share outwards and help collaborate, and there you go, he's tapping in. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to keep going on, but basically divine sovereignty is what it's about. I'm in the process of creating a new business offering called Financial Empowerment, and of course, sure enough, what is this? What have I just done? I've completely, had completely, on certain levels, which means not completely. What am I saying? I'm wandering in circles now. Started to hand my power away. And was looking for support from him in ways that really, when I take care of myself, I can then step up and join him. So I'm really in that place now, and so that's it. It's divine sovereignty. It's being grounded and centered in who I am, regardless of what's going on around me. Huge journey. Still have another eclipse to come up. It's pretty big, but that's it. I stand for divine sovereignty and being honestly who I am and what I have to offer. When I stand solidly in that, I can then be met and I can meet him in a more powerful place. So I won't go on for too much longer because I think this is going to be 5 or 6 minutes or maybe even longer. Anyway, that's from me, and I hope this keeps the tag going. I'm not sure who to tag next. I'll think about it. Thank you, everyone.